we are grinding our way to the Mastery Pass, through the Mastery Pass. We're going to go ahead and play mostly Historic. I'm going to play with this Alpha Ring deck that I have shown you before. Let me see if I can... Oh, I got to go over here. Okay, so the deck, like I said, is Alpha because of Oracle of the Alpha. It runs the basic Tribal Zoo list with, Territorial Kavu, Wild Nacatl. You got Leyline Binding here. I did cut 4 rings to 2. And what else did I do? I went up to Lightning Helix from 2 to 3. What else did I do? I did something that somehow found us a way to get 3 Oracles of the Alpha in our deck, which should be enough for us. We are going to play best of 1, so no need to look at the sideboard, other than to know that Giganta is in our deck. And I'm really excited about playing more Historic. I think that there's a lot of opportunity to explore more options out there in the decks that are already existing. I mean, I feel like looking at the top decks, the ones that are already established, I'm not convinced that they're established. I feel like there's so many ways that you could improve on these decks, or maybe there's more deck innovation. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how things pan out. Okay, what is going on here? It is taking forever for us to look for an opponent. Purchasing the Mastery Pass from the store will give you all of the rewards from the levels you've already completed. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. Usually it doesn't take this long to find an opponent. It's been a minute now. Oh, finally. That was wild. It never takes a minute to find an opponent. Oh, that was weird. It gave us a draw. That was really weird. Okay. Probably a glitch in the Matrix. Let's try again. All right. Nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. Ooh, that's a really cool avatar. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Oracle of Alpha plays in this deck. I might go up on it to 4 copies. We'll see. For now, it's going to be turn 1 in Datha Triome. Probably turn 2, Sacred Foundry. We do have 2 rings in our hand and 2 Bloodbraid Elves. So if we can get a 4th land, that would be really cool. But I'll settle for a turn 2 Nishoba Brawler. Let's do this. All right, 4/3 on turn 2. Looks like our opponent is thinking of a response. Lightning Helix is good. We run 3 of those in this deck. And hopefully we can top deck a land. If not, that's fine. Let's just play this tapped and pass the turn. I could have also shocked myself and gotten Giganta in my hand, but I don't know if that's a play that's worth 2 life. Okay, this is going to be a problem. I don't think we have a way to answer this Phyrexian Vindicator. I guess we can just play this and pass the turn. Unfortunately, we did not get there with the 4th land, so this game is pretty much going to be lost. But we'll play it out for a couple more turns and then see how things go. The good thing about Arena, in a way, is that I feel like there's no actual... I feel like there's no actual downside to playing ranked. Especially if you've... yeah, we'll end this. Especially if you've already gotten up to Mythic. Next season, you just stay at platinum, and I've been told that no matter how many times you lose, you can't go below platinum. So, and I mean, actually, that's kind of been confirmed with me when I lost like a million games when I was on Platinum 4 with no wins, and it did not bring me down to silver or gold. I think it's gold. Yeah, silver, gold, platinum. All right. So this seems like a good hand to keep. We can play Xander's Lounge tapped and then lead off with like Steam Vents or something. That's the one thing we don't have is white mana. Oh no, we're playing against Dredge, aren't we? This is gonna be another L. Let's see. So I'm gonna play Steam Vents. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna play Steam Vents untapped, and hold up mana for Izzet Charm / Orcish Bowmasters. Um, well, I might as well just play Orcish Bowmasters. Let's see if our opponent has a response. No response. We'll just ping one to the face. And I think we can probably just hold up mana again for Izzet Charm. Yeah, I'm gonna hold up mana for Izzet Charm. I don't know what this they've got flashback here, right? I should counter this. Yeah, I think that was the right decision. It effectively didn't do anything because what it milled in the graveyard was 2 lands. Okay. Got Jace. We can easily kill Jace, so I'm not too worried about Jace. Unfortunately, we don't have white mana, but what we can do instead is cast. So let's play with Steam Vents. Take 2 here. And yeah, let's just Tribal Flame the Jace. That'll kill it. And then we can just go to combat, swing with our 1/1. Play our Territorial Kavu. The hope is next turn we'll rummage with Territorial Kavu, finding ourselves some way to get a white mana source. It looks like that's not going to be possible here. We can still go to combat. I'm going to attack with everything. And I got to look at the graveyard. It doesn't seem like there's anything too fun and interesting in the graveyard. But I still think it's probably worth it to exile the graveyard. I'm going to exile the Jace because I just don't trust this deck. I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't trust it. So we'll play Oracle here and conjure the Power 9. I'll play the Xander's Lounge tapped and then pass the turn. I think that was the right decision because I don't know what our opponent... to be honest, when you don't know what your opponent's on, when you don't know enough about the format, it makes sense to try to go for the safety route. Our opponent just conceded, so that's good. I didn't even realize that. It didn't even hit me that they were at 5 life. So that's good. Let's see how far we are into our quest. So I didn't realize this until today, but actually this 750 only gets you 500 mastery XP. So regardless of what the gold reward in gold is, you still only get 500 XP. That doesn't mean a whole lot for me. It does reassure me a bit knowing that I'll at least be guaranteed 500, even though it's not going to be 750. Having 500 XP every day is definitely worth it. Let's see. I actually like this hand. I'm going to keep. For once, we can lead off with Wild Nacatl. And then we have turn 2 Kavu, or not. But we also have turn 3 Oracle, so depending on what our opponent wants to do here, probably taking the Kavu was the right decision. Let's get Steam Vents tapped so that we get our 3/3. We'll swing for 3, pass the turn, and then next turn we get our turn 3 Oracle. There's Kroxa. So I guess we have to discard. I guess we discard the Oracle. They already know we have it, and we already have a backup Oracle too, so it's not really that bad. Alright, let's go to combat. Swing for 3. Shock ourselves here. Play Oracle. We'll conjure the power 9. I have yet to cast Ancestral Recall or any of those other fellows. Let's see. What am I going to sacrifice here? Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to sacrifice the Wild Nacatl because I actually really like the 2/3 flyer. And it definitely helps to be able to scry 1 every turn. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the bottom. I need to find lands. And let's put Giganta in our hand since we have nothing else to do with our hand. And then, so they know that we have Tribal Flame and Giganta. They don't know our other 2 cards. We're ahead here, both on board state and I think, yeah, board state and life totals. They have more cards than we do. They have Kroxa available for them to escape with. Okay, so they're going to allow us to draw a card, which is nice. I guess we discard the Wild Nacatl. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Thank you for finding me my 4th land. Let's go ahead and play this. And we'll go Bloodbraid Elf. Let's see what we cascade into. It's going to give us a Kavu. It's pretty good. Now we just have to hope we don't get Wrathed. Orcish Bowmasters. I don't think it's good enough here. I'm going to actually put this in the bottom. I still want black mana. And yeah, Orcish Bowmasters I can't even cast anyway, so what's the point? Our opponent is taking some time to think here. Destroy all creatures, mana value 3 less. That's fine. I knew there was going to be a Wrath. I called it. Alright, well, I think this does it still. We'll just swing for 3. And then deal 4 to the face. And that's GG. So, having a little bit of a success with this deck. I am going to do a little bit more grinding here until I get to the 750. So, let's see. So we're going to get 25 XP the next time we win from the daily rewards. We have to cast 30 green or blue spells. We have cast 18 so far, so we need to cast 12 more. Okay. This hand doesn't seem good enough. I'm going to mulligan. No red source. Not enough to cast Leyline Binding early. Yeah, it's not a good hand. This hand is kind of funny. We have all 5 mana, don't we? I think we can keep this hand. Probably ditch one of the rings. We can't. I know that we're likely to draw a 5th land, but I can't really rely on luck here. Okay, especially considering our opponent is going to win. They're playing the colorless deck that just wins the game. I remember someone saying that this was a tier 0 deck. It's just incredibly strong. They play Aetherflux Reservoir, I think, and Paradox Engine, the One Ring. Pretty sure that's the same deck as what they're playing. Anytime I face this deck, I just take the L and I move on. But let's wait and see what they're actually gonna do. All right, timer's on. I definitely like the time system on Arena more than I do for for Magic Online. Let's see. I'm gonna play this tapped. Could have maybe just dealt 4 to the face with Tribal Flames. I'm not really feeling that. Okay, Karn is good. I'm glad we saved that Tribal Flames, because we can kill Karn now. Otherwise, we won't be able to activate the One Ring. Yeah, let's play Indatha Triumph tapped. Kill Karn. Next turn, cast a ring and pray. They did get Aetherflux Reservoir into their hand. I don't see any way for us to win once they get the combo going. There's the ring. It's going to give them protection. All right, so the best thing we can do is cast our own ring. That isn't terrible, because now they will not be able to combo off on their turn, because I'm pretty sure the way they win is to deal damage to me. And so since I have protection from everything, they're not going to be able to do that. But they'll draw like 2 cards here with ring, and then they'd be able to untap all their stuff, I think. And theoretically, they could uptick these blast zones. All right, Hedron Archive is good. Guardian Idol. Okay, so let's just try to draw some cards. I think the best thing we can do right now is to cast our Bloodbraid Elf and just try to win as fast as we can. I guess we'll cast the Wild Nacatl. Doesn't really get us there. Play Steam Vents tapped, swing for 3. And yeah, our opponent is probably going to win this turn. But I think this is the best thing I could have done with 4 mana. Could I have cascaded into something better? Yes, I think the best thing that I could cascade into is actually Oracle the Alpha, but even that doesn't really do a whole lot. The other thing I could have done, probably which would have been better, was to hold up mana for Izzet Charm, but I'm pretty sure our opponent would be able to fight that with all of their resources. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's correct to try to hold up Counterspell, especially since they have so much mana. I mean, this is a conditional Counterspell. Only counters a non-creature spell unless they pay 2. So you definitely have more than enough. Probably have enough mana to do all of that. All right, so there's the Paradox Engine. I'm just gonna see how this deck works. I know they're gonna win here, but I am interested to see them combo off, just for my own sake. Yeah. So as once they cast the Aetherflux Reservoir, then it's over. But they have they have a whole lot of stuff they can do. So I think it's safe to probably say we can concede now. But yeah, that's how the deck kills you. They just get Paradox Engine in play, and they get Aetherflux Reservoir, and it's a very scary deck. I don't really have any way to answer that deck at least in the best of 1. So we're not really playing this deck to win games, I guess. We're just playing it to have fun, which is what this really is all about. I did play this Tribal Zoo deck in a tournament on Magic Arena, and I actually did pretty well. I think it was like up to 7 wins. I think I got 4 wins. Let's oh gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It didn't seem that good to me. This hand's probably a little bit better. Yeah, let's keep it. I don't think we need 2 Nishoba Brawlers here. Our goal is to play a turn 2 Nishoba Brawler and then be able to untap and cast our Leyline Bindings. All right, this is a card I probably want to just outright hit with Leyline Binding. Though I'm not sure if I need to right now. I think I can wait. I'm just going to cast Nishoba Brawler first. There's the second Cauldron Familiar. All right. Well, they can't block, so we might as well attack. There's no point in removing 1 if there's still another one. So I'm going to have this enter the battlefield tapped, and then I'm going to pass the turn, holding up mana for Izzet Charm. All right, well, there's cycling. All right. Yeah, that's fine. What does this do again? They can sacrifice a food. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I think we should just draw 2 and discard 2 here. All right, let's discard Wild Nacatl and probably discard a Leyline Binding. Okay, so we did get our 4th land, but it is a tap land. We should still play it to bump up our Nishoba Brawler. Okay, that's good. I think we can just Tribal Flames here. To the face. And then pass the turn. Holding up our Leyline Binding for when we really need it. Now, the other thing that's interesting is they can win through at one ring protection. I've faced the food token deck before. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Scurry Oak, you may create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. This card seems busted. I kind of want to just remove this thing. Okay, so they conceded because I had lethal on board. Well, that was a good game. I usually lose to Cauldron Familiar, like almost always. Let's keep at it. This hand is keepable. It's definitely giving us some strong turn 2 plays. Not a whole lot else. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. Okay. Let's play this tapped. Pass the turn. Next turn we'll probably play Steam Vents. Are we facing that same... I feel like we're facing Tron or something like that. Steam Vents gives us all 5 of our colors. I think the plan is to cast Territorial Kavu. It's probably better than getting this Shoba Brawler, especially when there's no creature. Alright. You know what? I almost want to hold up mana for Orcish Bowmasters, but I know that's not correct because they've just cracked their sphere effects. Oh, Mind Stone. Yeah, this is the same deck. Okay. I'm going to swing. Probably discard a card. We have so many lands, we don't need them all. I'm going to discard the Indatha Triome. Okay, that was actually a good one. I'm going to go and play another Territorial Kavu. And I'm going to play this Temple Garden and pay 2 life. Semblance Anvil. Okay. We'll wait for them to exile a card. And then I think we'll probably remove that. I'm going to just remove the Semblance Anvil now, because that's just going to give them way too much mana. That's fine. Okay. Move to combat. We'll discard a card. Discarding Breeding Pool. Take 5. I guess deal 5. And then I mean, the only thing else we can do is hold up mana for Orcish Bowmasters. Because if we cast the Nishoba Brawler, there's definitely a chance that they will win. I think our chances are higher if we hold up mana for Orcish Bowmasters. Okay. We're just going to wait for them to draw a card. Okay, so when this draws a card, I'm going to flash this in. Hopefully that'll do it. Our opponent is definitely thinking here. Although I'm not sure how much there is to think about, considering they're an artifact deck and they don't really have any responses. They're probably wondering if it's worth it to just concede at this point because they can't win. If I win this game, that would be crazy because I've never beaten this deck before. I've never beaten this deck before. It would be insane for me to win this game. And all because I played Territorial Kavu. I swung for 5 every turn. And then I finally finished them with Orcish Bowmasters. That would be insane. Okay, well, our opponent's definitely thinking here. I mean, they're on a timer, so one way or the other, this game is going to end. One way or another. Okay, they've used their timeout. I wonder what's taking them so long. Are they just stalling? Probably, right? There's nothing else to do. All right, we'll deal 1 to the face. Deal another 1 to the face. All right, I guess we just attack. All right, yeah, our opponent's clearly just AFK. They're probably doing this out of spite, which is fine. Actually, that's pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure I mean, if we win this game, that would be insane. Like I said before, I have very rarely beaten this Ether Flux Reservoir deck. If I win this game, I think I'm just gonna end the stream because we might as well end at a good note, right? And I think I pretty much have all my stuff anyway for my quest. Yeah. Wow. They clearly were slow playing out of spite, but whatever. It's fine. Let's see how we're doing one quest. We did pretty well. I think I'm pretty comfortable ending the stream right now because I mean I can do the 750 thing on my own. I'm gonna plan to play some Magic Online later tonight. Hopefully, we'll see how things go. I'm still trying to think about what to do the rest of the day, but I already streamed earlier today, some Magic Arena. So hope you enjoyed this video. I am gonna upload both of these videos onto YouTube. So check out my channel, and I will see you all later. Take care.